Okay, supposedly I'm live. Hello, YouTube. I'm going to wait till some of my chatters get in the box as usual, but it looks like YouTube changed a little something on the back end again, and my preview window to this point was a blank white screen. So that's different. So hopefully somebody can see me and hear me. I'll wait to get confirmation before we go. But in the meantime, you're looking at some beautiful painted, or actually inked. Most of it's ink, some of it's paint on tissue paper. Hey, Joan, can you see the papers and hear me okay? Hi, Susan. Okay, you can see them. Can you? I guess you guys can hear me then. Okay. That's why I came on a couple minutes early. I want to make sure. See how bad the technical difficulties actually were. There's April. Hello. Okay, great. All right, so here's a smattering of some of the painted tissue paper I've done. I just like to hear it. But this one was a little different. I'll show you guys these. I did put them on social media. This one was gold foil on white tissue. And I just threw some inks and of different kinds on here. And it's funny, some of the inks obscured some of the foil, and some of them just went completely around the foil like that. But then up in here, you can see where it's kind of obscured it. You can see where I made a big swirl of that silver black ink. You can kind of see a spiral here, but that's what all the silver is that broke out of that silver black ink. It looks like a bluish color on there almost. I thought that was different. I'll try that again on some foiled tissue. But I can't make these at the beginning of the stream because they take about 20 hours to dry. So I'll finish up the stream with another inked up tissue paper. This one I wanted to do some reds. I probably should have gone without the black. I don't know. There are parts of there that are really pretty, and some parts that are like, I don't know. But the backs of these, sometimes the backs of these look better than the fronts of these. Maybe not particularly this one. Bad demo, Patty. Okay. So this, you guys saw this one. This was just pieces of this one, I believe, that I used in the collage last week. You'll maybe recognize a piece of this. I ought to save that for Gayla. She'll probably get the shakes if she sees that one. Oh, gosh. All right. Digging through the pile. This one I wanted to do like some neutral darks. And I do like that one. I like how all these wrinkles make it so 3D. That's pretty cool. What's the back of this one look like? Oops, hit the camera. See how textured that looks, almost like dimpled? That's kind of a cool coloration right in there. Hey, Margaret. And here's this one. See how different they look? Like the metallics don't come through necessarily on the backs, but look how much is on the front. Very interesting. I like this one. I do like this one. There are sections that are really, really pretty in there. Gayla, are you locked in tight? You got your seatbelt on and your helmet and your thunder wrap or whatever that thing's called. We had one of those for Babe, but it didn't work. Hope it works for you though. Okay, I do like this one too, but I got to be mindful of that bronze spray because it kind of takes over. You can see a little bit of the turquoise that broke out from it in these low parts there. And I like that. This is that Britannia silver. But see how dark it is on the back, and then a lot of the green in that one spot? Oh, some of the silver came through here. So sometimes the back is prettier than the front. This one was kind of took over the whole thing here. But I like these parts where the turquoise breaks out of it, as we know. But the back of this one was pretty cool. Look at those little striations of the metallic that came through there. And how many different colors it looks like is back there. Where's that one area? Where are you at? It kind of changes as you tilt it. I don't know if you can see any shift in there. But anywho, these are easy to make if you have the patience to wait for almost 24 hours for them to dry. Okay, so I got a couple new things. This is one of Seth's, the translucent glaze called December Mist. I thought that would look pretty. If you remember, there was one something like this, but a little bit darker. I forget the name of it. I used it on the jelly plate, which I'm not sure that's where you're supposed to use them. However, it made really cool prints. And I got some more eyes ink sprays, some new colors. This one's called Underwater. How bad can that be? This is a new metallic called Bronze Shimmer. And a new one called Silver Shine. That looks really pretty. And this one is Pomegranate. I don't know that that one's new, but I don't have many red colors. But then I got this little pack of stuff from hey, Gail. Yes, welcome. Patty, do you crinkle the papers before or after painting them? Some of them I didn't crinkle at all, and some of them I wadded up in a ball, flattened them out when they were dry, and then put the inks on and then added water. Most of them I've done that way. This is a little collage pack of cork papers that Seth is selling. There was 2 different varieties. I thought I'd just get one and try it. And I'll show you what came in here. But they're really thin layers of cork. This one really looks like cork. And I thought, how cool is that? This one's got a little metallic in it, a little silver in there. I love this one. And I love this one. You know, I like the shiny stuff. Ooh, look at that one. Oh, hello, lover. Oh, that gives me an idea. I could foil some of these bad boys. Oh, Lord, there's a rabbit hole we don't all want to go down. Oh, Murphy. But we might. You just never know. And I got a few more stencils from P&M Studio from Mariah and Patricia. And I really love their stencils. And the little rascals, after I ordered, put new ones up there. So let me show you what I got here real quick. Oh, my camera's all jacked up. Hold on to your breakfast. It's very possible I smacked that while I was flipping that tissue paper around. I don't know. There's Gayla doing her deals on the side again. Hi, Christine. Hey, Flo. So here's a couple little goodies, little scraps of jelly prints that they send in a little envelope. And this one she just threw. I'm gonna get a black piece of paper so you guys can see these. This one they just threw in there for me, which I love. And this one, I think, I do not remember ordering this one, but I do love it. And these are called Sydney Orbs. And there's 3 sizes. You know I love circles. You know I love tribal. So that's right up my alley. This one is called Whirlies. I do like this. I love a good swirl. You can always suck me in on a good swirl. That's called Whirlies. It's a mask. Hey, Julie. Julie from the UK. This is the Sydney Zia mask. Doesn't get much more tribal than that. Kind of reminds me of a boomerang-ish thing. So let me show you the website. Well, it's pmartiststudio.com. Hey, Kathy. And this is a smaller one that you threw in there. It's the same design, just smaller. Love that. And the eyes, I thought these were cool. Love a good eyeball. I get my fingers to work. There's 2 different ones in here. How funky cool are those? And then I ordered, oh, speaking of foil, well, we're going to have to try at least one of these. These are prints, and I don't know what paper this is, but it's really nice paper. It's really nice paper. It's thicker than regular bond paper. It's very smooth. Hey, Eminem. April, if you have a link that you want to share for your Ukraine initiative, please feel free to do that. April is donating some proceeds from her site, her Etsy shop, and taking donations. You know, her paints come from Poland. Hey, Kay. And she has good friends there and has been to the Ukraine and is starting an initiative to try to send some money to a friend of hers that's actually creating housing for some of the people that are fleeing Ukraine and getting into Poland but have nowhere to go. So her friend is trying to, well, she's not trying, she's doing it, providing some housing for some of them. But these are prints, laser prints of some of their stencil designs. I forget the name of this one, but it's some kind of cell, something cell, I think. And I got the pack where there was 2 of each. I love that one. I don't think that's not a stencil design, but that would look cool because what I'm thinking about is these babies are going to get foiled. All right. Extras to play with. Cool. Oh, that's even cool. I don't know what that is. It's very slippery. It's almost like you could alcohol in from there, like a UPO kind of feel, but very thin. Let's just for gigs, let's throw this one through there for now. Because why not? And then we're going to bring out some of that tissue and maybe put an extra layer on it with some of the stencils. Let me fire this bad boy up. Get her warmed up. I'm going to grab one of these carrier sheets. Let's do this one. Maybe this will be something I can use on a collage for gala. You know how she loves my collages. So I'm going to, what color do I have here? What is this? Why are the colors so elusive on these? Rose gold. Oh. I'm looking for, am I out of champagne gold? How does that happen? Bronze, what are these? I think these are bronze. Rose gold, okay. Let's try this bronze. Actually, no, you know what? Hang on. Well, okay, let's do this. So just one sheet. Let's do the bronze on one end this way. And let's do, in case I use some of this, is what I'm thinking in the collage, right? That's gold. I'll do this piece in gold down here. If I can get the cap out of the container. There we go. I know that's more than one piece. Of course it is. It's 4. Oh, I think I'm being so tricky. And they all just come out together. Yeah, there it is. And April, post that every once in a while for people who join later or missed it in chat. Okay, so let's do that. For no other good reason, but because we can. That's the only reason I need. So, okay, I'm going to give that a minute to warm up. There was something else. What was it? Oh, I know. Hang on, the box is over here. This box came in. I thought, what the hell is this in this box? And then I realized it was a 2-foot ruler in this probably 30-inch box. Amazon.com. And here we go with the jingles again. Let's not do that. Oop. But I wanted to show you guys this because I know hey Amalia, I know we talked about these before, and this is not the ones that used to be out, obviously, but holy crap, that's big. Throw that over into the box collection. Good Lord. Well, Lordy. Okay, so I found these Deckle edge rulers on Amazon. And they're big, so you can use them for like the whole size sheet of watercolor paper. And they had different ones. They had a classic tear. They had, I forget the other names, but there were 3 different sets. I just got the classic. It's pretty sturdy, actually. Oh, classic, original, and extreme are the, here is it? Here it is. Original, classic, and extreme are the different edge patterns. This is the info on Amazon. Oh, you have this one, Gayla? I was just getting it to be like you. I just want to grow up and be like Gayla. So let's put this back here so you can see what it says. And you can see the edges. Which one do you have, Gayla? This one's more subtle over here. This one's a little more rough over here. dualedgeripper.com. You can get it, but I got it on Amazon. So if you're interested, the classic. There you go. Look at April all over the links. I'm just like a little link queen today, this afternoon, wherever the hell we are. We put that up there. God knows where that's going to live. Okay, so let's see if this puppy is hot. Oh, did I turn it up to 5? It's not even on. Sweet Jesus. Okay. Another stall tactic. Let's look for something else to check out. Oh, I hope Dot's on. Because printed more stripes just for Dot. I know she loves them so. I don't know why I like them so much myself. Hi, Susan. Another Susan. Eileen. Well, would you be willing to share that information, Eileen? There was one made by I forget, Kathy Dragonfly. I think you have them. They were it's made by a well-known company. Is it Westcott? Westcott Deckle? You can't find those anymore. Trust me. Maybe a used bent one on eBay. You're all right, Eileen. I don't care what Gayla says about you. Oh, God knows where that's going to live. I know, right? I'll find a little nook and cranny to shove it in. And then, of course, when I want to use it, I'll have no clue where the hell it is. But that's all right. I'm used to it. That's the way it goes around here. I'm going to put these so I remember that I have them. I better put them right there. And then I looked and she had another set that I thought were really cool. Okay, so let's, in the meantime, while that's heating up, let me put this over here. And let's move the heater so I don't catch the papers on fire. Not yet, anyway. I'm looking for one that's got a little bit more. Well, none of them really fit that category. I was looking for like a more solid pattern or coloration that a stencil would stand out on it. Hey, Kathy. That's really pretty. That's that Britannia silver. That Lesco, however the hell you say that. This you can tell is the bronze spray because you can see where all the turquoise broke out of it. They're kind of cool. And they're kind of lumpy, so I'm not sure how a stencil's going to work on here, but you know how we're going to find out? We're going to try it. Yes, we are. Let's try one of these. Let's try one of these. Oh, let's try one of these. Where is it? Where are these? Of course, it's on the bottom. These round ones. Let's try this. Let's put it there. See, it's not going to lay flat. So I'm thinking Yeah, Westcott. I thought that was it. I do remember something every once in a while, but it's not often, so let's not get used to it. Could use stencil butter, but this is kind of a lumpy surface with all these wrinkles in here. So I'm thinking a spray may do me better. I want to make it subtle. I'll use the same Britannia. Actually, I don't think this is Britannia silver over here. I think this is a silver black ink. Because I can see the silver broken out. All right, what the hell? Let's just do it. How bad can that be? So I put some of this. Where is it? Where are you? This one. The Studio Bronze and Britannia Silver, which has got silver with kind of a little green hue to it. I put it in a spray bottle with some water and some mixing beads. Let's see what happens. Stand back. And if it oversprays, I don't care, because how bad can that be? And you can't even see it. So let's just dab the ink off on here. Why didn't you tell me, Gayla, that that was not going to show up that well? Hello? Yep, just added another little sparkle. Not the best choice. Not the stencil's fault. That's my fault for not being that smart. Well, let's try. You know what? Let's try a piece of this unroll paper while we're waiting for the foiler to heat up. This I got from Carlin Holman's site, which was still up last time I checked. She passed away. Was a brilliant watercolor artist and was really funny. I wish I could have taken a class with her in person. She actually came to Fredericksburg, Virginia one year, and I was scheduled to go, and I don't know, there was some other family disaster, that I couldn't make it, and missed it. So, gosh, that was probably 4 or 5 years ago, I would guess. Susan, playing with my stencils. Oh, cool. Oh, good. I'm glad you like them, and I'm glad you got to take advantage of the sale, Dracula. I thought it was a different gray. Work with me. Okay, this stuff is very fine, very, very fine. So, is this the stuff that I tried to spray before that didn't work? Instead of trying to spray a design, let's just try to color this one with sprays. Oh, that might not be a good idea, because that's probably going to stay wet for a while. I'll just do it on here. My handy dandy trash bag. It's starting to look very pretty, actually. I'm going to cut this in half because it'll be a little more manageable. All right, pay attention to this very skilled scissor work here. As I attempt to cut this piece of unruh paper in half at the seam. Almost pulled it off. Not quite. Okay. Can't even see it. That's it. Let's see if this holds any kind of color. You know what? I'm going to use some of this brighter stuff that I just got from Seth and see if that will work. Very staticky. Okay, there it is. Believe me, it's there. It looks like there's nothing there. It's Unryu, Unryu, I think it is. And I think Carlin Holman used to use this a lot in her watercolor that she'd collage with, because it was so sheer and the watercolors would come through it. Well, this is going to be trickier than it looks because it wants to stick to everything. All right, let's try with this pomegranate. If this doesn't work, none of these are going to work. I have a feeling this is going to be very, very bright. All right, let's see what happens. Brace yourself for impact. Here we go. Of course, you can see the design of all the other previous sprays over top of this. Okay, stop. Let's see how much went through it. Of course, I probably overdid it, as per usual. Well, who knows how that's going to come out. So let's just... Oop, it's tearing because it's wet. Shocker. Let's throw some gold in with that. Oh, I should have ordered more gold. I'm almost out. Oh, thanks, April. Pick it up after color because it sticks to the background. Remember, pick it up after color because it sticks to the background. You mean pick up this paper? It's on a trash bag. That's what I've done all the tissue on, and it releases from that. So whether this does or not, who knows? I'll put some gold on here too, kind of mix with this a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit lighter. Let's put some... Let's do some of this. Now see, this is acrylic paint. Those were just dye inks. Let's stick with dye inks just to see how that works and not confuse the issue. Let's try this one. This is the new bronze one. Ed's Craft Emporium. Cool. Somebody remind me of that later. I have to write him a letter. Dear Ed. All right, so this whole thing has to move out of the way now. We'll just see what happens there. I have a feeling I already know, but you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, and as I walk to the other side of the basement to find a flat spot to put that, I am remembering our disaster from this week. Dave and I were out Wednesday. We took a friend to dinner who's kind of having a hard time, overwhelmed with family illness and stuff. We know what that's like. So we took him out to dinner, came back from dinner, walked from the garage into the basement. Dave said, uh-oh, babe, turn the light on. I think I hear water dripping. Well, don't you know he was right. So we have, we're on a well here, and the original house was piped with all copper. Not a good combination over the years. So I could just put that foil thing through the foiler. We'll see what that looks like. I will not give up. We're going to try something else. I can't do this all and talk too. I just have to shut up for a minute. Tell a story. Anyway, he was right. Another copper pipe was leaking. Apparently, something that's in our water, and it's been tested. It's safe to drink and bathe in and cook with and all that stuff. But something is not a friend of copper over time. And this is our 5th leak where we've gotten a pinhole in a copper pipe. Because it's under pressure, it sprays a mist in the ceiling of the basement, which hits one of the floor joists and condensates and drips. And by the time we got home, we had a puddle half the size of my desk. And it had dripped down on we have one of those big stainless steel, we have 3 of them, stainless steel racks on wheels you can get at Costco, where we have like a pantry, extra food and paper plates and all that kind of stuff stored on it. And next to that, we have my antique cedar chest that my grandparents got me when I was born. Half the first cart and the cedar chest and some of the stuff around it, all wet. So we located where the leak was. And most everything is PVC at that point. But it was one of the remaining runs of copper where PVC ran into a copper connection at the ceiling in the basement, which went through the floor and spread out into both bathrooms. The hallway bathroom, which you guys that have been here have probably seen that. And then in the bedroom past that, there's a half bath. Both the bathrooms line up, the full bath, and then back here like a half bath. So to get to that, where the copper pipes come up, we had to have a plumber come in. They had to pull the stove out, cut the drywall out in the kitchen wall, and go around to the bedroom and rip out the vanity, cut out the drywall on this wall. So now just the wall is exposed. So I said, if you see copper, just replace it, whatever you got to do. So we are rid of copper now, but they had to go through both walls. The stove's back in place, so the kitchen's operational. This half baths are kind of a redo, which we were going to do anyway because oh, look at that, still wet. We were going to do anyway because it's old. Xander, you've stayed back there before. The vanity is comes about mid-thigh on me. It would cripple a normal person to try to use it. It's just one of those lower vanities. We've replaced the toilet, so now we're going to replace the whole thing and put in new flooring. It's only 5x5 half bath. It's not that big a deal, but we went shopping Friday night and picked out a vanity, mirror, lighting, cabinet over the toilet, and flooring. And now just got to get the guys to rotate through here and get that all patched back up and, back to working order. I'm going to try something. Imagine that, me doing an experiment. I'm going to take this stencil and this stuff. Don't know if it'll work. Maybe I should go here where it's darker. Gala. Maybe I'll go here. It's very dark there because this is very light and translucent. Maybe it'll just put a little sheen on it. We shall try. Get off. Get off. Okay. Oh, shit. It just burped and sprayed everywhere. Okay. I was expecting it to be a little thicker, but we'll go with it. I'll just pick up the splatter. Only professional here. All completely professional work done here. Said no one ever. I'll just pick up the scraps and use those. It's okay. It's all just an experiment. I should change the name of my channel. Oh, by the way, I demonetized my channel, so you won't be haunted with commercials anymore. For the little bit that I get out of it, dealing with the paperwork for taxes, I killed my Etsy shop. Free of that crap going forward. I hate it. I hate the paperwork. Not doing it. Okay, this is kind of smeared up around the edges. Oh no, that went completely wrong. Okay, and there you go with a nice turquoise stripe down the middle. Not what I was hoping for. Okay, so we got fails every direction so far this morning. I know that can't be a shock to most of you. Let's just see if we can get it down here. I guess because that paper's uneven, this isn't my plan of spraying some of these papers isn't going to work. That's a little better, but still not great. Okay, well, you know, some days you eat the bear, some days the bear eats you. Mr. Bear is chowing down today, apparently. CB, you're just in time. Which screw up would you like to see? All right, let's try to get this off my new pretty stencil. Get rid of the stickiness because this isn't going to dry on here anytime soon. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. All right, let's get rid of that because that's nothing good is going to come from that. Oh, I'm down to one piece. I got a couple more over here that I had to ditch at one point because they were kind of cool, actually. Look how pretty that is. Oh, it's wrinkly too. All right, let me try the foiler. Let's see, did I hose that up too? Did I put the foil in upside down? Or that did not work. Huh. Okay, that's a surprise. I don't know why that is. The foil in backwards? Does the foil go down? Did we do this before? This is right? Hey, Linda. And that's a new name there. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. Enarama? Thank you. Foil side up. And that's a laser print. Why didn't that stick? Maybe it wasn't heated up all the way? We shall try it again. And this is Deco foil. And that should work, I believe. Hang on. Am I not right? Have I totally lost it? Should I cut my losses now and go sit out on the deck with my winter parka on? CB's getting fancy. Oh, she's curtsying. Oh, she is. She's a fancy lady. CB, as I'm putting this rascal back through here, I do not understand why that won't foil. I'm trying to avoid a collage gala, but I think we're going to be back up against the wall with having to do a collage. This, I don't know. This seems like it's a completely different consistency than the other ones. It seems a lot more liquidy. They're in 100 different languages, except for English. Translucent gel glaze finish. Okay, well. I'd like to see you shimmy in and out of that. That's like my friend Gail putting on Spanx. She was putting them on. Oh my God. I think I told some of you this. It's more of an in-person story with wine involved. I'm waiting, stalling again, waiting for that to go through the foiler. My friend Gail, who was a lovely plus-size lady, was getting ready to go to a wedding, and they forgot they didn't have a card. So her husband ran up at the last minute to get a card. She was home alone with her, final stages of getting dressed. So she bought some Spanx to put on under her dress. So she's attempting to put on the Spanx, and she was wrestling her on the bed with them, sitting on the bed, trying to get them up her legs and up to her over her hips. And then she was laying on the bed trying to get them on. And then somehow she got her heel stuck in part of the long leg panty thing. And it was so tight and springy. She said her leg just kept like shooting back and forth, and she was wrestling on the bed. She was hollering for her husband to come and get her out of him, but he wasn't home yet from the card. So she got up from the bed and somehow waddled over to the bathroom and cut him off with scissors. She said, I threw those son of a bitches in the trash and went without them. You'd have to know her to really appreciate it, but oh my God. I could totally picture that. I'll have the hell with Spanx. If it jiggles, it jiggles. I'm over the spanky parts. Son of a bitch. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, right, CB? In the can. What am I doing wrong? So, okay, this is Deco foil, which I've used all the time. How can that be wrong? Let's go, just for shits and gigs, let's go grab a Heidi Swap. That is a mink foil. Oh, here's where I'll put those other prints in with my, assuming they work, and with my other black and whites that I have. Oh, you know what? If this works, I'm going to use some of these, because look what I have in here that I made on the laser printer. What else do I have in here? What else you say? Oh, look at these. Whoa, baby, look at that one. Those are my stamps, my rubber stamps. Huh. Well, you know what we're going to be doing. Is there something funny about the paper's ink design? Well, it's on a laser printer, so it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. From what I understand and from what I've done before, it really shouldn't. But I'm going to use Mink brand on the Mink foiler, and we shall see what happens. Because Gail will get your pen working. Scratch it, make sure it's working, because you may be starting to take some words of the day down here shortly. I hate these little clear plastic monstrosity containers. Very difficult. I don't know what the hell we have here. I think just all around this is going to be one of those days. I'll change the title. What not to do with foiling and tissue paper. Okay, there's that. Okay. Come on, baby. Where are you? I feel the edge. I feel the edge. Let's go this way. Don't be too stupid. Go this way. Here's the edge. Ish. Right about there. Ish. All right. Let's put this exactly, precisely straight. That's how we're going to cut it. Like, get out your micrometer. It's perfect. Oh, hell, what did I do now? All right, if this doesn't work, I'm sure this said laser prints, and that's why I bought them. I'm sure of it. I'm just sure of it. Where the hell did I put them? Oh, I must have put them in there. Okay, here we go. Make foil, make machine. All right, we're about to see. Oh, you know what I'm going to do next if it works? Or even if it doesn't. Oh, no, I can't do that because there's nothing on here to. Bad idea. Hey, you know what? You know what? You know what? I'm looking one for with a lot. This one's kind of a just for shits and giggles. I wonder if I took a page. This I know is laser printed. Let me get out my scissors for another. I should give lessons on how to use your scissors because I'm so good at it. So I wonder if I put this in, and since this is so sheer, I wonder if any would come off on here when I put foil over top of this. Let's do it like a die cutting machine where you sandwich stuff on it. Now you people know I'm just a perfect little lady. There's no need to get your pencils out. Really? That was not a good cut. Even lying about it, you know that's not right. See what I mean? If I do this, I wonder if any will accidentally stick to the unroll paper. I'm guessing no, because that's just the way it's going to go today. If this bitch don't work. It looks a little crinkly, so maybe something happened there. No! What is going on here? Well, if P&M gets online in the chat today, I'm going to have to ask them. I'm fairly certain they were laser printed. Laser printed black and white papers for mixed media, collage, and gel printing. All right, well, that's just pissing me off now. So we're going to put this on the side table. Why won't that foil? That was my vision for these papers. I must make it so somehow. The right, yeah, it's the ones I just opened, and I just opened up before you were here. It's late to the party. All right, let's get rid of this one. Let's put that over there. Let's try this one, which I know is laser. I mean, I'm not saying that they're, ripping me off at all. Something is not working. I don't know if there are different kinds of laser. Try using a newspaper to cover it instead of the plastic. Well, I don't have any newspaper. I have newsprint, like this is newsprint, this under paper. All right, let's put that down here. Let's put this here. I don't think this is going to work. I think this is a pipe dream right here. But if it works, how cool would that be? I mean, nobody else is stupid enough to try this, so it's like I'm a genius if it works. More like the nutty professor. Whatever. Okay, so you're saying instead of this, let me get a clean piece of, I guess it doesn't matter if it's clean or not, right? Look how pretty this one is. Oh, look at that one. They're so pretty. Maybe it has to be lasered on. Oh, Lord. Well, then you could do it, Gayla. All right. So let's gotta hit the camera just a little. Hang on. Hang on to your lunch. Take a Dramamine. Do whatever you need to do. Get belted in. Let's try this. I'll try anything. It seems weird that their own mink carrier sheets wouldn't work. Like this, Kathy? This is what you're saying? I messaged Mariah. She's streaming as well right now. Oh, is she? Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to compete. All right, let's try this. Watch this get crumpled up in here. I will then blame Kathy because she's here. All right. Here comes the big Unreal experiment. And that's set on a 5. That's as hot as she's going to get. Oh, okay, April. Thanks. Okay, we got nothing. Are you sure the foil goes up? We are sure of that, right? Because didn't we go through this the last time I foiled and decided it goes up? What's happening? Nothing. Let's take the unroot paper out and let's do this. I will not be defeated. I will. After I try this, I'm going to flip her over. But I know this is the way it was going in. All right, this other one's almost through there. Oh, it flattened it out nice and sturdy. Come on, baby. Get on out of there. Okay, that one's going in. Foil up on my own printed laser print. Here's Kathy's newsprint experiment. We got nothing. All right, let's turn this bitch over. All right. I can hear the electric meter going up and up and up. Hi, Debbie. Foil is right. The gold is what you want to see. Right. See? I knew it. Thank you. Carolyn, hi. Maybe those are for you to copy and print. No, they say they said they are laser prints ready for usage. Gayla, just go to Amazon and order a Foley catheter, and most likely it'll be there before the stream's over. All right, so, oh, Lordy. I'm going to cut some of this off. This is way too big. I had to wait a long time for this to spit out. So let's just do this, just for giggles, shits and giggles, for all of you that think it should go this way. I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure we figured that out the last time. Where is this going to get cut? To here. Okay. And I don't have to wait for this to poke around and come out of the machine. Any row. You got that right, Eileen. Look at the money. You should appreciate that. Because I know you like to buy and hoard supplies, but there's some that you might want to skip due to this. Try something else that has lids. That's what the one that's in there now is my own printout that I printed out on a laser printer. Now I'm looking at this and look at the, there's a little bit of a sheen on that. Can you see that? When that happened, I don't know, but it's not like it should be. It should stick and all that black should be gold. Like the Midas touch. Oh, sweet Mary. So this is the one that I know I printed on my laser printer. Mother of pearl. You're welcome, Carolyn. All right, I'm turning this sumbitch over. I know that's not right. I know it because I always see the pretty side when it goes in the machine. What the hell is happening? Could my machine be on the fritz? No, I haven't burned it out yet. But that's Mink brand. What the hell? Oh, look, I even have animal print foil. Oh, it's got a rainbow thing in it. That was just regular gold and black. That would be cool. All right, I'm thinking the machine has died. It's like brand new. It's probably got not even 5 hours of usage on it. Do you remember your time? Try different foil. Well, I used Deco foil and I used mink foil. You think the mink foil would be the one, if one was going to work, would be the one that would work. Not today, my friend. Gail, we're going to have to shift to a collage. I can see it coming. So whatever you got to do to brace yourself, you might want to think about it. Okay, hang on. We got nothing. Son of a bitch. All right, now I know these are a bunch, and I've done some of these before, if you recall. I did these, and I did these on tissue paper. Here's a small piece of tissue. Let's do this. Oh, no. Nope. Didn't do them on tissue because it's already on that paper. What the hell am I thinking? I'd have to stamp them on there. Okay, let's just do this. If you're watching this recording, skip ahead about an hour and a half. I am, Gala. I thought of that too. Oh, mercy. Somebody get Heidi Swap on the phone. I got questions. Zippity doodah. Nothing. Son of a bitch. That's why I have these all in here. These were all printed on my own laser printer and my own stamps. These are some of Jackie's, I think. These are ones. Eileen, look, the ones you gave me. All right, let's do, let's not panic yet. Let me put this off to the side. Oh no, that's going to take forever. I was going to say use some of the adhesive, but then we got to wait for that shit to dry. Wait, this. Lord, it's exhausting. I don't know how, Kathy, because it's two different brands of foil. And they're both doing the same thing. I don't know how it could be the foil. And it's the foil that's the same brand as the machine. One of them. The other one is Deckle foil, which is usually the one I use all the time. Just because I like the format of the size of the sheets of foil. Are more convenient than that big roll that I have to cut. Nope. We got nothing. So I wonder if it's not heating up or something. It's been on 5, Amalia. Oh, I don't know, April, if that would work or not, but I'm trying to even think if I still have an iron. I never iron anything anymore. I think there's one upstairs in the laundry room. Maybe my heat gun. Yep, it's plugged in. The lights are on. Hey, Devin. Hey, Jim. Welcome to the disaster show. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. You know, I'm just half tempted to try my heat gun. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do that without setting something on fire, but we're going to try it because fire is about, that's the next thing that's going to happen. So, what is the worst that can happen? I'm going to try one more piece. This, I love this. This is a completely different company, and I forget even the name of the company, but it's kind of like a greeny bronze steel gray color, which I just love this color. And I know this worked before because I did it. I think it's something to do with the heat. Oh, hell. I thought I had another one in there. Oh, no. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to grabbing one of my own laser printed pieces with my own stamped images. I stamped these on a piece of paper and then I copied this on my own laser printer and printed it out. Let's try this one. You would think if it was going to work, the mink foil itself would be the one that would work. Let's try this. Now Joan's drinking. Oh, I will not be beaten, Susan. The machine's hot. I mean, like it usually is. But, again, with the shits and giggles, let's do this. Let's take this and this. I know this one is also laser printed. This is the Heidi Swap foil that is heat activated. Let's just cover this up. All right. Gayla, put your finger on the 9. Then you only have to dial 11 when you see us go up in flames here. That's what good mods would do. Okay. Let's plug this bad boy in. Here goes nothing. Now there's no pressure on this now because I can't put my hand in there much. Let's just concentrate on one little area where I can kind of stretch it and make it kind of tight. Or do I press on there? That's probably going to set the whole damn thing on fire. Ah! Where's my continuous spray water bottle? Maybe I could use, hang on. Here's a handy way. Who needs a mink foiler? If this works, I'm going to scream even harder. We got nothing. Although it puckered up the foot. Son of a bitch. Oh, Gayla, you're going to have to go to page 2 on the bad word page. All right, here's this other foil, third heat sensitive foil brand in the machine. Nothing. Okay. For now, we quit because I'm streaming. If I was doing this and not streaming, I'd be here till midnight cussing. So you're giving me a reprieve. And we know Gail is dying for a collage. So I wonder what kind of warranty I have on my ink. Okay, gather up my bits of foil. I thought I had a third piece in here. That's highly disappointing. Highly. All right, let me get this out of the way. There it is. I knew there was another one. Turn this son bitch off. Okay, that was fun. Not so much. But this got nice and flat. I kind of like that little piece there, actually. Maybe that'll be the background of the collage. You might want to, Gayla. We've never had to... I don't know that we've ever opened that page. Now's as good a time as any, I can tell you that much. What kind of a janky edge there. Okay. Oh, yeah. I know something is not right. Something is amiss. That's not at all what I was looking at. Maybe collaging. Oh, look at that. More fancy scissor work. Could these scissors be any longer? Oh my gosh. Okay. Good enough for now. Oh, here's another one of these things. Let's get that up there. Okay. What do we got here? Too big that way. Just right that way. Oops. Oh, hell. Trying not to get that wet. It's wet now. Go in the water. It's just a brush. It's okay. Don't anybody panic. I'll move that completely out of the way. That's all still wet. That was a... The hell was happening there? I don't know. I was hoping to try to incorporate a piece of this stuff in a collage somehow, but I'm not sure. Oh, maybe this little bit with that turquoise in there. Okay, let's see. Ridgewood Queens by Limit with Brooklyn Cypress Avenue. What was the question? If this is Jeopardy, I fail that one. I know, just what I need, right, April? Longer scissors. Whose idea was that? Seriously? Oh, there. You know what? There must be something's off with my biorhythms or something. Something horrible's happening today. I can feel it and see it. Sheesh, I'm just going to go all the way up with this one. Cut this booger in half. Or tear it. Either way is good. I'm telling you. I should not have gotten out of bed today. What the hell is happening? Ah! God. Let me rip this with my teeth or something. Have you ever seen it go that bad? Ooh. That'd be hard to try to beat there, actually. Uh-oh. There it is. Where the hell my other piece go? Oh my God. I'm even stunning myself today. I know most people are afraid when they join, but honestly. I don't think I took my blood pressure medicine today. Maybe that's it. About to have a stroke. Is that why I creased that? I don't see a crease. Let's go up to there-ish. You know what? I don't think some of these just won't tear. It must be the type of ink that it is. Oh, Moses. I'm telling you, I'm going to have to call Uber Eats and see if they can bring me a margarita. Another rib? Gail, you need to get those bones checked out. See, your ribs were easier to pop than you were letting on when we were in Arizona. Blame it on me, but obviously there's an osteoporosis issue that you're avoiding. All right, let's tear a little bit of this piece off over here. Oh, so happy to be able to entertain you nitwits. My own expense of my own sanity. Honestly. That doesn't look too bad. It looks kind of cool. I can throw some stuff on there. Get me some black and white stripes down here. We'll be cooking. Oh, sweet Moses, I'm exhausted. See how the backs of some of these look? Look kind of cool too. Not yet, we haven't, Gayla. Nothing is glued down at this juncture. But you're hopeful. That's nice. Let's see how this holds up to a glue stick. Watch me tear this thing in half. I was all excited about streaming today. I had some good ideas in my head. There they shall stay. All right. Now, which way do I want to go with that? This way? This way, I think. Or whatever. It's going down this way. Whatever. Close enough. I haven't been successful with wax paper. If you remember, the first one I did permanently glued itself to the wax paper. Now that was watered down acrylic paints, and that may have had something to do with it. But since I've moved to a plastic trash bag, stand back. We go with the Edward Scissorhands. Scissors. I can't hit that line. I don't know what it is. What it is, I don't know. Was I scared by a pair of scissors in my youth? Yeah, I was taking my time for you knuckleheads. Oh, I almost glued the wrong side. Or do I want it that way? No. I like more of the bronze on there. Shocker. I know. I don't know what I did with these inks that they ran through so many pieces of my newsprint that I use as my underpaper. That would be too easy, Gayla. Too easy to quit. All right, now what? That's the question. Never say die. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? What do we have? I know I have a bunch of stuff here. I always like this piece. I have those, but those are too in your face. Those are on tissue, but kind of not the right color. I need something more turquoisey. Oh, look at that piece back again. See, the foiler was working when I did these, and that was on acrylic paint. Ah. The foiler was working when I did that one. So what happened? There's a little strip. Might be able to use that. Oh, look at you. And you. That would go in a different colorway. Different. Oh, maybe a little. Oh, look at that. Remember that little debacle? I'm just pulling from these more recent ones that I've done. Get off in there. Like a good Outback. I usually am not allowed to play with sharp objects. Maybe I should go back to just jelly plating. I can't get myself too boogered up with that. Soft plate and a roller. Wrong color. And that's going to get buried. I'll never find it again. One of Robin's printables. I wonder what that big circle would look like cut out. Oh, cutting out a circle. That sounds like fun. Oh, here's some with that brass, the bronze paint that broke out into turquoise. That's kind of better than this one, I guess, right? Kind of more blendy with the circles. Yeah. I like a little Outback thing going there too. And I like this little bit to use somehow. Maybe. Okay, we'll put you out there as potential victims. Finally, we're done with the foil. Hell no, it didn't work. I used 3 different brands of heat foil. Put the foil up, put the foil down. Used laser prints that I know I printed myself on my laser printer. We got nothing. Where the hell's my ruler? There we go. I don't know what I'm doing, so don't panic. I'm just playing. Use your new ruler to tear some paper. Hell, I don't think that'll fit in the screen. That thing's a monster, as they say. Who they is, I do not know. Who they is? Maybe I'll tear this one. Don't get me started now. So I want to try to get this underneath there. You can see my, you can see some of these washers. And then you can see some of my cave etchings shadow underneath of there. Well, let's see what happens. All right. Your deckled edge. Why the hell do you buy the ruler then? Oh, you mean because I said about not using it? Well, I tricked you, Eileen, on using it. This is just tissue, and this is pretty hard to tear. Could just be me. As we have... Son of a bitch. Oh, that's okay. I tore it off short enough. Oh, this is a record for language. That's covering my chat. There we go. Lord have mercy. So, I don't want to hide that edge. This funky edge. I like that. Let me go up and down somewhere. I don't know. We'll just lay that there as a little interest and intrigue for now. Just plain. Don't anybody panic. Maybe, Patty, you can just tear down fast from the top. You would think so, but that's not how it was feeling. We definitely, I could use some wine. You can have, yeah, wine. Did you misspell that? Or are you being mean, CD? All right, let's get out the little short scissors for this one. Like, I almost said something politically incorrect. Imagine that. Look at me go with these little short scissors. This is one of Robin's printables. I think this was April last year. Well, April hasn't happened this year, has it? I think April of 21 or 2020. Oh, I don't remember, but it was April. That I know for sure. This is the jankiest circle ever. A lot of sharp little edges on this smooth circle. I'm just saying. Whew, Lord, I'm going to cut out the middle of that. You can with the metal one. Yeah, with the metal one, I know. That has the cork on the back. Hey, Jude. You missed about an hour and a half of a shit show, but welcome. So, wonder what gives me the best shot at cutting this out. Should I fold it in half and make a little nip in there? Maybe should I go in the middle so I don't really wank it up too bad, and then try that? Because I want some of the background showing through. I'm hoping in my mind's eye, which if only you could see in there, I would want a little of the turquoise to show up against this orangey, I'm sure that's Azo Gold that was in the jelly plate that Robin did for this printable. I think that turquoise would look nice on there, but I can make something turquoise and stick it in there. Oh, look. That covers up a lot of that stuff though. Maybe down here, maybe just half. I gotta look in the mirror. The metal jagged edge ruler. Oh, I don't have one. I only have that plastic one. I wish I did have one. Patty, put some cork on the back of those new. I do. Oh, you mean the big one? Yeah, this one does have cork. Speaking of cork, oh, there's the key word. I said I was going to incorporate some of this cork from Seth Apter's site into my collage. And where'd we end up? Down a rabbit hole. Hey, Cass. Yeah, I don't have a metal one with a Deckle edge. So let's see. Look at those. These are cork. That one's cork with foil, but you can't do that on my foiler, can you? No. See, they're very thin, pliable. They look like fabric on the back. It's a very thin layer of cork on there. This one has little gold dashes in it. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I was looking for one. I know Westcott used to make them, but I can't find them anymore. I would love to have one. That's wrong blue. This is just plain old cork. Not that there's anything wrong with plain old cork, but you know, Mama likes a little shimmer. Hey, look at this. Wait a minute. No, that's too drab. Too drab for that one. No, too much alike. But this should happen somewhere. Oh, I wonder. I'm going to try this first before I commit. Way to go. Burst the old bubble, Eileen. Let's see. Will this work? Can I punch this stuff? I have a feeling the answer is no. The answer is no. But it made enough of a mark in there that perhaps I could cut it out if I wanted to. So let's try that. Let's do a piece of that while we got it. Because why wouldn't we? I think this material is just too, even though it's thin, I think the material is too thick for the cutter. But hang on, let's try, ow. That's not necessary. Let's do this. That ain't gonna work either. This might not work. This may not be the one. First, if I went down here, grab some of that turquoise in there, or going off the side. Ooh, look at that little piece of turquoise and purple showing through there. And you cut that off right on the edge, like so. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe put this on the bottom, this overlapping there. What do you think, Gayla? Right, Eileen up. See how she likes it. Oh, sweet Moses. Can you tear this stuff? No. It's very strong. Oh, shit. Well. Oh, I had this that I'm tearing in half. Do I want to do anything with you? This should go pretty clear. Pretty translucent. Maybe I just do that down the bottom. Tear some of that off if I go that way. That there, that there. Gayla loves this part. Then that settles it, Eileen. This one's for you. Funny you would know that. Little piece of trivia. Oh, maybe it's not the day for you, Mr. Big Circle. Oh, maybe not. Get that brighter orange up by this piece, maybe. Hey, babe. No, I heard you creaking on the steps this time. You didn't sneak in from the garage, scare the crap out of me. I don't know. I think I've lost my knack for collage somehow. Try cutting the big circle. Cutting it smaller, like this, you mean? Or cutting it in half? How do you mean cutting it? Pressure. How would you work under this pressure? Oh, sweet Moses. I love this little piece here. What can we do with you? Anything on here? It's on deli, so it's not going to be translucent per se. Maybe I'll make that a background on the upcoming. Maybe collage number 2 for the day. Another collage-a-thon. All right, CB, I'll give you your way. So get off my back. You'd think I could pull that off, wouldn't you? You'd think, but I don't know what it is. These are brand new glasses. Can't be my vision. Can it? I mean, to do something like that, or to do something like that, or that. Oh, should I go back to back? Looks like my hourglass figure, doesn't it? You may not know how funny that is unless you really know me. Like the Chanel logo. Tear a donut a little bigger than that one and put it on top. It's too neat. What does that mean now, tear a donut a little bigger than that one and put it on top of these donuts? You know what it needs. Okay, I'm surprised you guys didn't see it. It's always left up to me to figure out the hard stuff, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Give me a moment. I think you mean TEAR, but you just can't get it, can you? I love to make fun of somebody else instead of me all the time. Oh, what if I put a little black and white in there? Just what if? What if? You love it, CB. It's my signature. So original. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to do an all black and white collage next. I hope Dot's able to join in time for that. Just work with me for a minute. Well, you're way out there. Maybe it'll be a lot better if I zoom you in. That'll do it. That'll make it better. Oh, Jasper, maybe that blue circle on the bottom is too distracting. This, my Outback, it's all kind of distracting to me at this point. Teat, tail, tear. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay. Let's get you in so you can see a little bit better what I'm seeing. That's too far in. I'm going to glue it down. This one. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Now is it distracting? Probably. Okay. Let us carry on, shall we? Remember, people, you're taking a woman to the edge of sanity. Oh, God bless you. Oh, hey, I forgot about these. That were the perfect fit. Son of a bitch. All right, let's just put them over there. Stay calm. I'm going to glue this piece down because this is kind of out of the way. Hon, did you hear from Frank?
No.
Put a little bronze dots. Doesn't hurt anybody. That doesn't hurt. Is that blue circle?
He's probably online watching your video.
Yeah. Let's see. Is that blue circle a stamp or a stencil? This one is my Outback stencil. There's 3 of these designs on the stencil. But I do have it in stamps too, although I killed my Etsy shop and I don't have any more stamps online. But I do have some of my sets left. If anybody wants them, I will sell them for cost plus shipping at this point, just to narrow down the storage, because I'm getting out of the Etsy biz. He just left, Gail. He knows what's good for him. Okay, so let's see. Where are we here? Let me do this because I think this is going to be hard for my mind to measure up. So gotta say, I love your olives and paper chosen for collage. My olives? Well, thank you. I'm not sure what that means, but I think thank you. Okay, let's get this. Now, let me show you how clever I am. Watch this. I'm going to line this one up here. Hopefully this turned out right. I didn't do it backwards. And now just put this somewhere in the vicinity of where I think it's going to go, which is kind of sort of there. Look at that, Gail. 2 at a time. Bet you didn't see that coming. Pam, there you are. Hello. I've got some of your thank you for my stencils and my bonuses in there. That was lovely. I was showing everybody earlier. Started to play with them, and then I bought your laser prints so that I could put them in my Mink foiler. And I cannot get them or any other papers that are put through my own laser printer to foil today. I was trying. I showed all that stuff earlier. I was trying, but I just can't. I don't know what's wrong. Something must be wrong with my foiler. I tried 3 different heat sensitive foils and I was foiled. Can we see what it might look like if focal point is at the bottom third of the artwork? Too late now. It's already glued down. But a splendid idea. Yeah, something must be wrong with the and it's pretty much brand new. I bet it doesn't have 5 hours total of foiling time on there. I'm sure Gail has tracked it somewhere. But it's brand new. It's the 12-inch. I got it last year, I think. Maybe longer than that. And of course, I went on a frenzy when I first got it, and an occasional frenzy thereafter, but it's not a daily, weekly, monthly thing that I use. And last year, I hardly did anything because of, well, I couldn't do it with some family stuff that was going on with illnesses I was trying to help with. So I hardly did anything online last year. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is it's pretty damn new. Oh, that glue's when you hit this Giotto glue stick on the paper, you can forget about it. That bad boy is permanent. This is the stickiest glue stick I've ever used. Stickiest. I got to pull this closer to me so I can get this sort of kind of lined up. It's about as close as that's going to get. So this, I should go the other way in here, right? Right. Yes. So after this, I may pull out my jelly plate, or I might, another thing I wanted to do was use some stencils on all these painted tissues that I have going on over here. I'm going to pull it in even closer. Sorry. I'm going to put it up here where I can kind of eyeball it on the camera, get it further away from my... Dum, da, dum, dum, dum. I might do another one because I know Gayla loves it so. Is that about right? More or less. Jim, can you come here and do my yard work? I would love you forever if you did. I feel like I need something else dark down here. I do. I do. Don't you? This is too nothing down here. Wonder what that could be. Another chunk of this. but only like halvesies, a little more than halvesies, like so. Try your stencil vertically. Over top of this? Nah, I don't think I'm going to cover that up. Scripting, turn it upside down. What am I turning upside down? The whole collage? Rip the page out and glue it in backwards? I don't know, Gayla, you're usually the eyeballer. What do you think? Or do I tear a little piece of this out and run it like this or like this? I don't know. It seems all kind of symmetrical. I think I should keep with that. You need something rectangle at the bottom. Oh, Lord. I have, ouch. Oh, those are small. Rectangular at the bottom. It needs to be dark. Whatever goes down here, cut in half and use the two pieces. Hey, Lisa. Dark because it has to balance the top. Yes, I know. Hang on. What did I? Oh, I was doing it on a computer. That's why I was able to do that so well. I just had an idea, but for me to pull it off, it's going to take quite the feat. Let's try it. I need a pencil. And important for it to be different size than what has already been used. Is it really that important? Weighted on the bottom looks most pleasing as a general rule. Well, that's why I look so pleasing. Oh, my secret's out. Oh, God bless me. This is going to be a cluster, I can tell you right now. That's a blue lead. I don't want to use that one. I want to see it. I don't know. Can I pull this off? No, it's already hosed. Wrong angle. I don't know. Maybe that. There's something in my head. I got to do it to try it. Black script somewhere on the bottom. No more circles. The paper we use for the laser printer is 32 Hammermill premium. It's really nice paper. It's very, very nice paper. But it's a laser printer, and that should work. That's what the heat sensitive foils in the foiler are supposed to be used with. Okay, here goes nothing, people. I have a vision. I remember when I did some of my printables, I used a program on my computer to be able to take some of my pages and cut shapes out of them. And I remember a triangle would look really cool cutting through the circles. In my humble opinion, of course. There are those that will disagree. And that's okay. We don't judge here. Only me. You only judge me. Don't judge each other. Your rusted corrugated paper. Yeah, I'm just about out of that. I like the sound of that rusted corrugated paper. I don't know that I have any more of that. Let me have a little look-see. Didn't need that part of my knee anyway. It's getting replaced in August, so I guess I can spare it. Okay, let's see. Where would you be if I was my patinaed paper? Where would you be? I have to go through. I have drawers and drawers of jelly prints and purchased papers and handmade papers. Oh, I have this Gossamer stuff I found when I dug deep enough. I saw foil using that the other day and I thought, hey, I think I got some of that stuff. Little piece of that at the bottom, perhaps. Over top the little bronze dots with some loose threads. Long tour strips of your darkest good and blue painty paper with a tour strip of gold. Where's all about there? Oh, what if we do this and put this over that to kind of mask it, but give it a little something under it? I'm determined to use that circle. You think? Should I stop there? What happened to my damn triangle? See, I like some geometric shapes along with the torn shapes. I don't know. I think that's too much. That looks terrible. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah, I thought it was actually too much myself. I just like to jack y'all up. I don't know about this, though. I don't hate that. Well, let me go ahead and have my way with this first. This does feel like fabric, yet it's paper. See what happens when I look in the drawers? Oh, I was looking for that patina stuff. I think it's in the next drawer, actually. Hold on. That's a piece of this stuff. See, that's that patinaed chemicals that I put on there. And then I painted the tops of the corrugate. I rolled over it, I think, with the brayer with gold paint. Oh, you know what? This is the one that was on gold foil. Corrugate. The corrugate was gold. Will you show? Probably not, but it was. The whole piece. Well, there you go. The whole piece was gold. So there could be your rectangle Gail that you insisted on. What's that look like over that? You can't really see it. It kind of hides it. Maybe this will live for another day, another collage. Oh, here's some of this on the paper. Not necessary. Maybe that goes on top of this. Well, let's glue this down. I think we've all agreed that that's going to be acceptable. God forbid I do something I want to do on one of my collages. I do what I want to do when you guys aren't around. Black paper alone gives a great finish to this piece. This piece. That's better than the black fiber paper that looks like a rotten fence. Oh, so many opinions, so little time. We're going with the rotten fence for now. I'm hoping I can get this to work. I don't know why this keeps getting yanked up. Rotten fence. Ah! Eileen, God bless you. Hopefully this will squidge out of here now. Jeez, what is going on with this thing? Aha! There's the culprit. Nope, I just impaled myself. I'm not looking at the chat right at the moment, so if anybody's poo-pooing me, I'm not seeing it at the moment. Save it for when I can see it. All right, maybe that'll work a little better. Love the rotten fence. Oh, you guys are so cute. Lord, this is... This is just going to be kind of spotty glue job. Again, it's not going to the Smithsonian. It's just going to be in my journal. Probably never to be seen again. So I'm not too worried about the permanency of this. Ooh, talk about your glue boogers. Better get that out of the way. I just have my shirt glued to it. And at any moment in time. That's painful to glue. Hey, Jan, thanks. Finally, a voice of reason comes in. Oh, I wonder if we put this over it. How about my triangle over it? I'm going to use them bad boys in another collage. You can believe that. No criticism allowed. Oh, hell, I don't mind criticism at all. I learn more from you guys than anywhere, anybody. Okay. Well, here's some pictographs I have left. That patina stuff on them. Okay, let's move this aside for the time being. I learned art from the School of Hard Knocks. Oh, hey, look, this was just stuck to the back of the book. I wonder what that would look like stuck there. It's just like it's saying, Patty, use me. I'm right here. I'm in the room. I don't know. We'll see. I'll put you right there. Let me get this out of my way. Get out of my face. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. This is exhausting. Been doing this for 2 flipping hours. Ay. Okay. Let me get myself. What are we going to do? I did want to paint some of these tissue figures. Not paint. I wanted to color them somehow a little bit, but I don't know. There may be too much on these already to color. This one I colored earlier. This is my first piece I did. I remember I did some of these. I'm in too far. Hang on. I've gone too far. See what I mean? They look cool in the back too. You just lose all the metallic. But you know what? Let's go in the back. The back seems flatter. And let's use some of my new stencils and put something pretty on there. So these are from PM Artist Studio, who is in chat at the moment as Andrew. She is not. She's not streaming today. So let's see. I'm going to put these away. These are the cork pieces I got from Seth's website that will be used for another day. All right. Put those up there in a safe place, if there is such a thing around here. Okay, and this out of my way. Okay, let's see. Do I want to do like stencil butter, or do I want to just spray? See, this is all kind of dark. So I love this little gizmo. I have the other long skin, that X's in Texas, in my cart. Mariah. Yeah, put a cork in those. I do have some of those other long skinny ones. I do like a long skinny stencil, and I do like these. And this is a smaller one. Thank you very much. And these eyes are really cool. And this is the bigger one. Look how cool they are. They're kind of boomerangish to me. It's a word I just made up. You can look it up. This one's really cool. That might be pretty with some stencil butter through it. Maybe I'll spray this one. A little butter on this one. Oh, look at that little bit right there. That's where that turquoise came through from the bronze. Yes, it did. So let's butter these bad boys up. Let's just butter them all. I'm going to fit them on here. Can I? Maybe not. Well, let's do this one first. Let me get my... I love these Prima Artist Basics. They're rubber, and they're really good for scraping stuff like stencil butter through a stencil. Now, hopefully, the roughness, it's better on this side. It's smoother on this side. So we're going to see. Maybe I should start with a smaller one. Just in case this goes bad. Actually, this jar is littler. I'm going to get out my smaller one. And let's just do it. See what happens. Trying to stay within the stencil pattern, if possible. Gail, you probably like this end of the stencil. Little inside joke there. Not sure how inside that is anymore. Getting this crap all over myself. All over my spatula here. Now I got my glue booger fingers stuck to the stencil. I'm telling you, this has been one cluster after another on here today. On no fault of anything but my lack of abilities today. It's like the full moon. Isn't there a full moon? Let's blame it on that. Usually blame it on Gala, but since there's a full moon too, I think I'll give her a reprieve. That's getting a little sloppy on there. Pixie spray. I think it also has Joan territory. I can't watch the chat as easily as when I'm doing this with the old head down. I think I just smushed it there. I think I went underneath the design, but that's okay. Now with these, you can wipe off some of the excess. All right, let's see what we got. I think I schmutzed it, but, you know, we'll see. Yep, I did in a couple places. That's just how it's going to roll today, people. There ain't nothing I can do about it. That's how my abilities are lacking. Patty would not have joined in if your work didn't excite me. You're learning composition, which can be tricky. It's all tricky. Let me wipe this off. What the hell? Hang on a second. St. Joseph Medical Center. What the hell are they texting me for? I don't go there. Yeah, that was hard to do on this tissue because, like I said, it's not smooth. I'm going to get this off of here before it dries so I don't have lumps and bumps on my pretty stencil. You know what I'm going to do? Ha! Oh, it's like I just had a stroke of genius. Did you see the light bulbs go off? Did they flash and blind you? Let's not be overly stupid today, Patty. Let's just put away this on something that's 3D and not going to work anyway. On something lumpy. It works, but it doesn't give you a real crisp image. So we're going to go old school. I'm going to put this off to the side to dry. See, it smushed on me several places. It's just, see all the creases in it and all the texture? It's hard to do it on a flat surface. I'm going to put it there to dry. And where are you? I know if I keep looking, I'll find it. Here we go. Let's jelly print the inked tissue. Let's make it easier on all of us. For the love of God, please. So I got this foil in here. Oh, wow. That's all schmutzed up. Oh, that's not good. Let's just take a little bit. A little more bit than that. We don't need all that. We just want a little bit. And let's stick a little bit of this down here and there in the jelly plate. And randomly that'll be picked up by different pulls. Some will last a week. Some will come off on the first pull. There we go. Okay. Learned that one by accident one day. Oh, yeah, there's the link Gayla just put up for April. A little creative me. She has an Etsy shop. All her profits are going to go to the Ukraine. Her watercolors that she imports are from Poland. And she has friends there that are helping some of the refugees with some housing. And you can also just send a donation instead of making a purchase. You can send a donation, or you can make a purchase and get the lovely Renaissance watercolors and help refugees that are fleeing from Ukraine. Okay, let's take this other piece. Let's take this one and let's use some of this Britannia silver. Need a roller, otherwise known as a brayer. You want to get real fancy about it. There was a I think Gayla posted a link that'll have information in there, CB. Hey, Claire. Okay, let's put a little of this down. This is the Britannia. Oops. I shot a little drop of that across the desk. And where? Onto the stencils. I'm telling you, there's something off today. There is some force greater than myself working against me. But that's okay. I will never say die. We'll get it done one way or the other. Let's do this. Let's do this mask. Oops, I schmutzed the paint already. I'm telling you, this is the way it's going to go. This one I know already has stuff on the one side, but I don't care. I love a good swirly stencil. Now that paint doesn't seem to look as shiny on there. Maybe when it dries, we'll see more of it. But I love the shape of that stencil. And let me get myself situated here. If you'd see all the crap I have out here, you would feel sorry for me. So this is the back of this one. Isn't this what we used on that collage? Yeah, but we used the front piece of this one. So on the back piece of this bottom here, it's darker. And see how textured that is? Let's just see what picks up on here of the ghost. I can't hate that. All right, I wanted to look at, did I ever try to jelly print on this Unru paper? Does anyone remember if I tried that debacle or not? It's pretty fine. Ah, what the hell? We're in this deep. We might as well try it. Let me use something with some bigger holes. I'm going to use this one of Jones. It's right here. I'm going to use a brighter paint, this gold. This is your paint still wet? Here, this is dry now, if that's what you mean. Or do you mean on the tissue? Dragonfly glaze. I do. Well, I guess this is what you, oh, you mean the dragonfly ones with the glitter in it? I do have some of that. But I think when we used it on the jelly plate, the glitter kind of really stuck in there. Dragon Flash, Emerald Flash, Aqua Flash. The dragonfly ones I have, but I don't have them here on my desk. You mean just to put a glaze on it? I'm going to try to use this rose gold and see how that came out. I'll try that one next. This was really pretty when I mixed it with pearl white. Pearl white. There we go. Iridescent white. A little bit of this iridescent white. Of course, that's on white paper, so that's not really going to show. Let's do this. Let's use these two. These are Treasure Gold by Folk Art. I'll go over and pull out one of those dragonfly glazes after I do this one. Come on, get down there. This one is, I'm going to do this one kind of wet, so it kind of slips off of there. This one's called Aquamarine, and this is the rose gold. All right, let's do this. Down with the Unru paper. This could be disaster. I'm going to put the deli over it so my hands don't get overly painy because I think that's going to come through. Not that I'm too worried about it. Oh, look, it even came through on here. Okie dokie. So we know it hit the unroot paper. Can you see it? It's very fine, very sheer, but it's there. That might look kind of cool on an overall background starter page. Or not, I don't know. The way things are going, let's go with not. But that's going to look pretty. Actually, I might pick that up on a piece of tissue on its own, because I think that's going to look pretty. Oh, it's all wrinkly. That's texture. I did that on purpose. Oh, CB, that tickled me for some reason. Never mind, already donated. Oh, yeah, that's right, or a see-through layer on top. Oh, hell, look, that just tore. I'm telling you, this is the day. This is the day. Ooh, but look how pretty that is. That rose gold is really pretty. All right, let me make my way over to the other paint cabinet where I believe Dragonfly is. Room there. Oh, here we go. I think it's in, yeah. Dragonfly. There we go. Okay, let's see. Blue, green, gold. Violet, blue, green. No, that's the only one I'm going to go with. All right, let's take a couple of these. Oh, mercy. Okay. Oops. Did I wait too long? No. All right. So now what were we going to do here, Mariah? Use the Dragonfly paper and print that right on the unroot, not worrying about through a stencil. I think that's the best way to go with that stuff to get any kind of a look to it. We're going to go with this one, and we'll see if I ruin my new jelly plate. It's okay. Take one for the team. This is Folk Art Dragonfly Glaze, Violet, Blue, Green Shift. There is no category. It's a one of a kind. Glaze, oh, okay. All right, well, now in my head, I'm going to put this right, just pull unroot off of this. I'm going to put enough on here for it to get on there. Oh, look how pretty that is. Just happen to have another little cut piece of this stuff. Let's try it. See what happens, people. It's the only way you learn. And like I said, most of the time it's what not to do, but that is just as valuable a lesson, and sometimes more so, because I'll save you money by not doing what I do. Okay. Let's see if that color did it all. It did, but again, as I would expect, very, very, very fine. But again, it might be a cool layer. Let's put you over here to dry. And now I still got all that on the plate. I don't know if that's good or bad. Let me try to pick some of that up on here. See what happens. Oh, you know what I also wanted to do? Ooh, look at that. Okay, so let's see if there's any lights on there to get them here. A little bit of shimmy shim. Oh, it did come up a little bit. You can kind of sort of see it when the camera wants to work with me, which isn't very often. Okay, I want to, this was another color I like to use. What kind of tissue? That was Unru paper. I believe it's UNRYU. It's a mulberry paper, but it's a really, really thin one that I got from Carlin Holman's website. The color in that fiber looks like fairy wings. Yep, it do. I'm going to try this. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Oh. Hang on. I'm going to do some of these littler ones. Just an array of designs to have little bits for Gayla's upcoming collages. Here they are. My eyes and this little one. See if I can fit these all on the plate. I'm going to put down this black. It's called Fancy Black. It's Arteza Iridescent. It's called Fancy Black, but it's kind of a black bronze mix. Let's see what happens. There was another one, a folk art one or something, that I really liked. Oh, got them all on there. What do you know? Let me get a piece of tissue and see what how these work out for me. Come on, something work out for me. These are really cool designs. Just have to have the jelly print gods work with me today. Somebody work with me. Sweet Moses, I'm telling you. This is kind of the thinner jelly deli tissue. That's what I'm trying to say. Tissue paper. Hey, Tam. That I hate to press and, do what I'm doing right there on the real little spots because it's more apt to tear. So I push it in when I get to little bits like that. See how that works? You can see it start going clear where it's actually making contact. Contact has been made. Time for liftoff. Look at, we're all NASA and everything here. Okay, what do we have? Oh, no, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, my Lord. Oh, that's cool. Hang on. Got a little bit of the foil came up with it here and there. See the little flecks of foil? That paint is really pretty. It looks prettier on the paper than it did on the plate. Kind of had a little baby poop mode to it on the plate. That one's really wet though. That tissue is bitty thin. Let me pull one of these drawers out for a flat surface. That worked out nice. Now this ought to be cool. So let's pull these off. There's coolness underneath here. I wonder what would that look like if I pulled it on black paper. with the bronziness. What? You know, this is how you find out. You shut up and put it on the plate. That's how you do it. This is that 9 by 11, so it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, you guys should check out PM Artist Studio on YouTube. They have some really fun videos. A lot of jelly plating. And believe it or not, stencils. Okay, let's see what that one looked like. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Okay. It's okay. It's not as, it picked up a lot of stuff that was on the plate that kind of interrupted the designs. But you can see it on the black. I want to use this again. And I want to, Mariah, I want to do what you were saying to do with the dragonfly stuff. So I'm just going to pull this. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I'm grabbing a piece of this tissue. Yes, Dr. Cynthia, they are PM Artist stencils. PM Artist Studio stencils. They are yummalicious. Okay, I don't know how this is going to come out, but I'm just going to do it. And then I'm going to do the, this is the rose gold again. But because this is dark, I'm going to put some of this iridescent white down here with it. Oh, that's a big old booger right there. Hang on. There's a little something, something here and there. Break it up. Ooh, look at this one, CB. That's going to be a nice piece. Where's my swirly whirly? This is a new PM Artist Studio. I'm going to put this on the back of this one. Where it's so dark, it's very textured. So who knows what's going to happen here? Who knows? I'm pushing really hard. Doesn't look like it, but I am. Good thing I had my Wheaties this morning. Let me put this on top of here so I can, makes it a little smoother to do this instead of tearing the fragile tissue. It's already been abused. This mask, I think, would be the perfect size in the 8 by 10 jelly plate. Then you wouldn't get the border of paint around it that I'm going to get, but that's okay. Ooh, look at you. You can't hate that, people. You can try, but you cannot. So now I'm going to pull this up and blot that. And now, Mariah, what am I doing? Letting this dry? Letting this dry and then putting the glaze on it. Hey, Dar. Yes, let that dry, then pull with the glaze. On what kind of paper should I do that? Does it matter? I was thinking the deli may hold up to that. Hang on. All right. Black. Ooh, I can do it on black. This is some of this is a little thick. That might take a little while to dry. You know how my patience is. Or isn't, should I say. I've never had a plate act like this one does. I'm not wild about it, I gotta tell you. It's kind of misshapen off the edge of this. The corners are dipped down, and you know I've only had it for a couple weeks. Now take the piece of foil and rub it on the jelly plate. Eileen, you're such ideas. Granddaughter's baking in the kitchen now. How do I know if it's done? When the smoke alarm goes off, dear. Oh, leave it to Aunt Patty to give her a smart ass answer. Maybe I should fluff this around a little. Get it to dry a little bit at least. Okay, we're going to go with thinking that's dry enough. Probably isn't, but hello. I don't want to make this too thick of a coat. Otherwise, all I'm going to pull up is the glaze and not the pattern below it. I'm going to use deli because it's a little stronger than my tissue. Sprayer softly on here or on the plate. We'll go with this. I never do this. And I have one of those Barons too, and I never use that. And that's making it wrinkle a little bit. I like that. That's a cool start of a background. I do have a Baron. I never use it. Thought I had to have one. But haven't used it. I want my bigger Sydney Zia, this one. I want to print this, and where's the small one? Here it is, right here. I'm going to try to fit these two on here. Let's do Work with me, baby. There you go. I'm going to do a little bit of this. This one is called Rich Pale Gold. And I'm going to mix that with some of this Britannia Silver. I don't know what that extra little drop is supposed to do, but that's there now. You can still see the swirls pattern in there. Let's do, are these both in there? Probably not. No, not the whole thing. But let's do that won't either, but that might look interesting enough that who cares? That whole eyeball won't fit on there. We just get parts of stuff on there. It might look cool. Okay, let's just do that. And I'm going to pull it on black. So this is that Nina, what is it called? Nina Astro Brights in Eclipse. It's like printer weight bond paper. Oh yeah, and that's not as big as this plate. I need to go back to my 8x10 plate. Jasper, you go to their website, pmartiststudio.com. Just like her name here in chat. All right, let's see what we got, folks. What time is it? Almost 3. I'm going to make some sous vide chicken in my Ninja. That is the best chicken. I tried steaks in there, but I wasn't a fan of that. It wasn't done enough. Look at you. Hello, lover. If anybody hates this, please leave my stream immediately. So you see the little mix of color in there. If you look at it just right. You cannot hate that, people. Try as you may. It's not going to work. Wasn't that pretty? And now, that can come up on black. Or do I want to pull that on tissue? Let's go with the black. That color was pretty. Pretty. Oops. This deli makes it slippery. That's my plan. just too damn slippery. All right, let's see what we got here. Hello, lover. See what we got. Telling you, that's good stuff. Now, look what's on there to be picked up. Pray tell on what and with what. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the rose gold and the white. And this is all yellowy golds underneath of it. So I think that'll be okay. As a little backgroundy kind of thing. Here it is. I'm going to put more than that on. There's going to be too much paint. That would be a real airy, light colored metallic. I think in my head it's going to look pretty. But y'all know how that can go. We all do. And this one I want to try to clean the plate. So I'm going to just let this sit on here a minute, put pressure on it with my hands, and let the warmth of my hands get it. I'm still really ticked about my mink, though. I hope it's not broken. I was going to bring that to the retreat so anybody that wanted to play with it could play with it and let you guys break it, but no. I probably put 10 or so different things through there. Different foils, different papers, different cover sheets. The one that comes with the mink, the clear acetate folder. Made a folder out of newsprint somebody told me they used. Nothing. Okay, let's see. That's pretty much got it. Very little of the design. Yet pretty. A strip of that in a collage would look nice. Even though it didn't do what was in my head. Now, it's there, but it's so fine you can't see it. Look for the yellow gold outlines of the stencil. If it catches the light just right, you can see a little bit of it. Again, in my head, it looked really good. A lot of things look really good up there. All right, kids, that's been 3 hours. I think that's called taking one for the team. Wasn't a gentle 3 hours either, I got to tell you. I might need to go have, if I drank, I'd go have some liquid therapy. Have a laminator, try one of the papers and foil there. If it works, then you know I don't have a laminator. That metallic paint dries so quick. It do. Yeah, I went on a little bit early today. All right, so let's go back and show you what I got here. Love these. They're probably my favorites of the day. The bar was low, but they're still really nice. This one came out looking really nice. When you see it up close, you can see the yumminess in there, all that texture. And that rose gold against the dark smoky blues. Let me get this thing out of the way. Hang on, where's my... Okay, this one. Here's one of these. That's one of the pulls with the dragonfly stuff on it. That was the reverse on the black paper of... Where's that? Oh, here it is, down here. That is a really cool color. That was this Arteza iridescent fancy black. It's like black with a bronze mica in it. And comes out really nice. And this was the cleanup pull from that. And then this was the... Oops. This was just some of that dragonfly glaze over the unroo. That's your dragonfly wings right there. And this is another one that we started out with that Britannia silver on that same piece of paper down here. And this was with stencil butter, but it schmutzed. It was too much on there and the paper was too wrinkly. You know, you can't win them all. Throw me a bone every once in a while, though, people, for the love of God. And here's the very painful collage that happened today. Dot, if you're watching the replay, those stripes are for you, my friend. Woo! All right, kids. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I know it was painful. No more painful than myself. Thanks, mods. I appreciate it. Don't forget April's efforts to help out her friend in Poland that is housing some Ukrainian refugees. And we'll catch you next weekend. By the way, Gail, Xandra is not streaming today. She's not able to stream today. So hopefully we'll see her next Sunday. Oh, hey, Helena. I must have missed you in chat. I didn't see you. Hi and goodbye to anybody I missed. Thanks.